When I was young, there was a fella went by the name of Jacques de Gautier. And he was from Témiscamingue, Quebec. And Jacques de Gautier, he was a fella that really thought. And he was smart, you know. He was our hope, I guess. And he was, while I was scrabbling to get out of high school, Jacques Zagatineau had already...
I think you just changed his last name.
Well, you know, a man grows.
I really like, because on one of the episodes, it's really funny, we're loving it, and he finishes the story, and it ends with this terrible pun, the porpoise pun. Remember that? Mm-hmm.
But this is the point.
Yeah.
Jacques de Gatineau, he went to McGill University and he got 3 degrees, by golly. And he went over across the pond to the fellers with Cambridge, and he even stood up to them. Mm-hmm. And we thought, boy, he's going to be the next. We had Jean Marchand, Gérald Tertier, Pierre Trudeau, the 3 wise men of Quebec. By God, Jacques de Gatineau was going to be the next.
Give me the next gun.
Yeah, but he vanished. And I met him, I started to do stand-up and travel from here to there and to here again. And one time I was in Niagara Falls, and gosh, I went over to the SeaWorld there. You know how they have the SeaWorld? You know, with the different fish. You know.
I didn't know that, but okay, yeah, yes.
Beluga.
The SeaWorld, I've been there many a time.
Okay, so I was checking out the beluga whales and stuff, and I look over, and who do you think I see?
I hope it's that guy.
No, it was just an attendant, but he showed me to the place I wanted to see, which is where they feed the little baby dolphins, because I love dolphins, you know. And who do I see there but Jacques de Gatineau? And here he is, he's feeding the baby dolphins. And I go up to him and I go, Jacques de Gatineau, I feel shame for you. You were our hope. You were to go to Canada, Canada's nation's capital of Ottawa. And you were to be a great man, Jacques de Gatineau. And we were all, you know, we pinned all of Témiscamingue, Quebec, pinned our hopes on you. Now, that's a hell of a burden for a man to have a town's hope pinned on them, isn't it, Conan?
It is a big burden.
So he was feeding these baby dolphins, you know, and I said, I'm ashamed of you, Jacques de Gatineau. You could have done so many great things. And he said, well, I think I'm serving a youthful porpoise. Now, I believe that...
Still, it's this long story that ends with a pun. Instead of I'm serving a useful purpose, he says I'm serving a youthful porpoise. And it's this long joke that gets to just that pun. And I'm loving it. We're both loving it, but also we can't believe this is where the story has gone. Yeah. Is to this pun. So he springs the trap, and the crowd starts to applaud, and I start to tell the crowd, no. You can't applaud.
Yeah.
What he's just done right now is criminal.
He's taking time from all of us.
He is criminal. He can't be allowed to get away with this. No!
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
You don't encourage that.
It's like...
That was a 40-minute story.
It's like somebody...
Youthful porpoise?
Youthful porpoise.
Yes.
Not porpoise.
I don't know. Good God.
I know. That was way out of line.
No, that was way out of... Who are you to criticize Oscar Pistorius?
Like
and then, Andy, you say, what you just did, Norm, is you stopped us on the street, took us for a 2-mile walk in the woods to show us a turd. And Norm is laughing so hard, I think he gets down on his knees and is like clapping.
Somebody saying, I got to show you something. They take on a 4-mile hike to show you a dog turd. Look at it. Okay.
And I realized that the ultimate joy of this man, to me, is he is a mischievous kid at heart. There's all this intellect, and there's all of this integrity, and there's all the things that we've talked about, word choice, and his way of being able to, and I do believe, like a modernist, painter, completely blow up the form and take it inside out. Yep. I think all those things are true, but at the core, there is a mischievous child who knows that he's going to sit in the update desk at SNL and he's going to stare right in the camera and tell a joke that he knows for a fact is going to get nothing and will enrage the president of NBC and cost him his job. And he is like a kid in a candy store. And to me, that's, God bless.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, there's your reel for CBS. We're getting this right to Les Moonves.
I gotta have him.
You want to see that every night, Les? This guy's got
more Quebecois humor.
I love you. I really do.
Anthony Jeselnik, are you going to be live tweeting Last Comic Standing Wednesday at 10 p.m.? You have to now.
Oh, I do. I think I keep thinking that NBC is going to tell me to stop, and they won't.
Is that an assumption that you're just not going to be asked back?
Because they're like, oh, we love you, did a great job, but they just had to cut so much of my stuff that I don't know if I would. If I could maybe go back, but I would just be smarter about it. I would just know. Like, my biggest interest was just riffing with Norm. So I wish I hadn't written so many jokes that they were just going to cut all of them and just been kind of loose and screwed around more.
Yeah, it's all for time. It's really amazing. Anytime you record anything for television, you record 2 hours for a half hour, and it all just winds up.
Oh, these were like 5-hour tapings. 100 comics, and most of them you don't even see. There are people who get past the first round who they cut out entirely, just for time. Like, it's weird how they have to do it. I just assumed that they would ignore all the comics and be like, we've got this great show with Anthony and Norm, like, getting into fights. Let's show that. Nah,
spin-off.
I thought that would have been amazing, but
I think America thinks that would be amazing too.
I see tweets like that like, you guys should have like a sitcom together.
I don't know how he didn't get one of those desks. Ferguson, Letterman, like, how did Norm MacDonald not wind up behind one of
he almost like followed Conan, I think, at one point. They weren't going to have him do an after show after Conan. Wow. I run into Norm. We're doing press, like, to promote the show. We're doing Larry King together. And Norm and I love Norm, but we kind of fought for the first couple episodes. Like, it was uncomfortable, and then we figured out how to work together. And
what are you fighting about?
Just like who's going to be the funny one? It's just two alpha males, where he would make a joke and the audience would get mad at him. So I would make fun of him to get the crowd back, and he doesn't appreciate that. So we're like figuring it out.
If I go to the ATM machine at night and it's like a white lady getting money out her account, I won't get out my car.
When you were at the ATM machine, you were no longer a black guy. You were a human being.
That was great. Almost racist, but then you got it right under the bar, Norm. That's why I love you. Keep it going for DC Urban. Everybody, great job, DC.
And so we're backstage at Larry King, and he's like, I don't know how to promote this thing. I don't know what to talk about. So when I talk about these comics, and I go, no, let's do this. Let's say that we had this horrible rivalry, and that we hate each other, and just talk trash about like things we would do to each other backstage, and like all these how much we hate each other. He goes, that's great. Let's do that. That's really funny. And I'm like, all right, great. So I go around for weeks. And I'm just throwing Norm under the bus, talking about how much I hated him and what an awful person he is. And Norm has completely forgotten that we've made this deal. Norm is just talking about how nice I am and how funny I am everywhere we go. And he still hasn't brought it up to me, but I can't think he's happy. I can't think he's happy that I'm just...
Regarding Norm, both of you guys have definitely different styles, but both of you, I think, have a real cerebral approach to your craft. And I'm just wondering, from you coming up, what did you learn from a colleague like Norm MacDonald?
He wasn't my colleague until just recently, so coming up I couldn't really learn anything from him, but I learned from watching him on SNL when he was on Weekend Update of just that, believe in your joke And if the audience doesn't get it, you still need to believe in it. You know, like not every joke has to hit. You don't want to be a crowd pleaser. You want to be a great comedian. And Norm seemed to always be going that way. So I always looked up to him, always loved him. Which is why meeting him and getting to work with him was such a huge disappointment. I don't regret doing it. But like now when that I'm watching it, I'm furious. And they don't seem to mind that I'm furious in like a funny way. Like I'm still promoting the show by going and like slamming it and talking about how great I am and how much better I am than everybody else on the show. You know, they really don't care. Like I don't know if you've seen my Twitter, but like I live tweet the show and they're borderline war crimes. What I'm doing, like
I will now. Wednesday, 10 p.m. We're all going to be following Anthony Jeselnik on Twitter as he live tweets Last Comic Standing, and then of course Norm being at the end chair. That's just manna from heaven. Like, thank you, God.
Sure, but
to watch Norm MacDonald.
That was like why I took the gig was to work with Norm. I was like, oh, that's amazing. When am I going to get a chance like this again? Let me do this. And the way he was in the taping is so much better than the way they edit that it kills me. Like,
why? Because I think he's really good on the show.
He's
really
good on the show.
Constructive advice.
He's good, but it was fascinating to see him like unfiltered, especially when they took out all the bad comics. Some of the funniest stuff on that show is when a bad comic comes up and the judges trash them. I'm trashing them. Like that was really fun, and that's all gone. They didn't want to embarrass anyone. So it's like the one reality show where they don't want the drama. And Norm was like borderline a monster to people. Like he would say things that would kill me, that I would be like on the floor dying laughing. Like I would have to take time. One of my favorites was he told this one girl, he said, he just like, and she did fine. Like the other two judges really liked her, and this is what would happen was like the other two judges would like the person, the crowd liked the person, and then Norm would just be like, I think you suck, and it would be like everyone's like, I can't believe you're saying this, and I can't believe you're so against the other two judges. But so this girl, he says, she's done fine. The other judges like her. Norm says, I thought that was horrible. I think you're one of the worst people I've seen in this whole competition. And I'm like dying laughing. And then he goes, I think that you are incapable of writing a joke. And she goes, oh, well, I'll work on that. She's trying to be nice. She's like, okay, thank you. I'll work on that. And he goes, no, don't work on it. I said you are incapable. And that was the most like crushing thing he could have said to someone. I can't think he's happy that I've just been like.
What happened that night on Larry King?
We weren't on together. We weren't on together. No.
Oh, it sounded like you guys were going to go.
It was like I went on first and then he went on second. So I went on and like kind of trashed
Larry
him.
King. He did it when I was on SNL.
Oh yeah.
My money, beets are the best vegetable. Hello.
He said his favorite Larry King story, and I still think this is hilarious. Is someone's talking to Larry King, and Larry's like, "You lost your son, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I lost a child." And Larry King just goes, "Paul Newman says you never get over it." Like, that's the only way he could relate to someone who lost a child, was what Paul Newman said once. Like, the guy's just completely out of his mind.
This is what I heard Larry King say to a guy once. What? The guy had lost his child. Oh, no. And Larry King goes, Paul Newman told me, you never get over it. It's like some unfeeling psychotic.
Let's talk about you now. Let me ask you something. Yes, another guy from Canada has come and invaded show business here in the United States.
With an acerbic wit.
So many funny guys come out of Canada. What is it about Canada that produces all these comedians? What do you think it is?
I don't know, because when I'm in Canada, no one's funny.
You think it's the long, dark, cold winters? You just got to find something to laugh about?
Yeah, we don't have dark winters. We don't live in the Arctic Circle.
But they're long, aren't they?
They're long and cold, and they're cold.
And really cold.
Yeah, they're cold.
So when you're a kid up in Canada...
I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but they're cold.
Yeah. You said this is the coldest you've ever been. You're Canadian, so are you okay with this?
I've been colder than this. I've been colder than a vampire's... Go
on.
That's like an 8 a.m. joke.
Yeah, we can do it at 7:19. The stage is yours.
Are you drunk? Because all you did was ride a cooler and you're sweating.
I am. Well, it's hot it's hotter than a $2
Well, he's
pistol
got like
in here.
12 layers on.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be really cold.
Well, you're from Canada. This should be like this should be springtime for you.
No, I know I'm from Canada, but you know I'm still a human being. Like it's not like we evolved differently. Yeah, no, I'm from the frozen north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets colder than It gets colder than a.
Oh, here it comes.
Get your finger on the panic button.
No, it gets colder than a vampire's demeanor.
Okay, that's better.
Wow. Surprisingly cerebral.
One time I kissed Relic.
The beachcombers?
Yeah.
Were you on a ferry or?
No, that Indian guy from the show gave me some bad heroin.
That's not true.
No.
You made that up.
I didn't make that part up, but I did have a long kiss with Relic.
For a show or just
well,
party?
Yeah, no, I was supposed to be on the Beachcombers.
Right, that would have been awesome with Jackson Davies too.
Yeah,
yeah.
And turns out I was never going to be on the Beachcombers, and I was just going to be in Relic's hotel room.
What, were you in Vancouver?
Yeah, I was in Vancouver, and I'm like, this is going to be the greatest. I'm going to be, I was supposed to be like the new breed of the beachcomber and everything. That's what Relic said.
So this is a next generation beachcomber thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
Beachcomber, the next generation. Relic was supposed to be the executive producer, and he'd make occasional appearances. This is what he told me in his hotel room.
Come on. This didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
Okay. I got to read this book. Sean.
Hey, I should put that in the book.
You should. I know there's a couple generations maybe between you two as comedians. Looking at.
A couple?
Watching Norm over the years and some of the characters, what's it like being alongside one of the best?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I love Dirty Work, and I love Saturday Night Live. And then I worked with Norm. He was my boss, my first boss in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Sean's awesome, man. Future of comedy. If you show this clip like 10, 20 years from now, you're going to go, who's that old guy talking about, who the hell is Relic?
Oh, I love that
I'll
story.
be like Relic, and he'll be like me, like 20 years, when you look at this in the vault. In Canada, it's different. Like here in the States, you vote for the president, maybe you vote for the wrong guy, a war happens.
Right.
In Canada, it's not like that. You go, like, what's the big thing? Should they make that bridge?
Right. That's the biggest.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. So it's, you know,
It's too much
we're
pressure.
very inconsequential, Canada.
Yeah.
Last time I performed here at the Just for Laughs Gala was 25 years ago, and I did so well, they invited me back. So that was nice. I love Montreal, my God, you know, and call me an eternal optimist, you know, but I really believe in my heart that this is the year that the Expos are finally going to win it all. Montreal, famous for a lot of things, you know, one of them being the greatest strip clubs in all of the world. Yeah. Last night, are you aware of Club Super Sex? Yeah, so last night I went to Club Super Sex. I chose the soup. Big mistake. Hey, big election coming up, and in Canada, this is the difference in elections in America and Canada, is elections in America mean something. You vote for the wrong motherfucker, the world blows up. I don't need that on my hands. Whereas Canada, you know, it's always like, well, what's your view on the bridge? I say keep as it is. I don't think they need to clean that up. That's fine. It was easy when I was young to vote because it was simply, you know, you just didn't vote for the French guy. It couldn't have been an easier choice. As a matter of fact, I almost feel like coming back this fall just as an homage to my late father and not vote for Trudeau. My dad did not like Trudeau. Trudeau was my hero, though. I loved him, you know. And since I've come back, I've been watching the news and everything. I've been seeing Justin, you know. And I thought, by God, you know, this Justin kid, he must be brilliant because his father was Pierre Elliott Trudeau. But then I forgot, he's got a mother. So that's kind of evens everything out. You know, what's also different in American and Canadian election? In America, you get to vote for the President of the United States, and in Canada, you vote for some motherfucker who lived down the street. In your riding. Whatever the hell that is. So then, that guy, he goes to the House of Parliament, you know, and he's like, oh, wow, this is big. And then the speaker's like, all right, well, what are we going to talk about? Anybody want to bring an issue? And then your guy's like, yeah, I just, our bridge ain't looking too good. The speaker's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I go, no, I'll sit down. Sorry about that, I'm
scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go of everything. Scared of letting go.
Thank you and good evening. I'm Norm MacDonald, and I could not be more excited to be here. You know, when I was asked to host the Canadian Screen Awards, I called my good friend Chris Rock, and I said to him, I've got some great news, Chris. I'm going to Canada. And he said, I've got some great news, too. I'm hosting the Oscars. What are you doing in Canada? And I said, you know, visiting some family, friends. The usual. We're coming to you live from Toronto, or as you cost-cutting location scouts call it, New York City. Never has there been such an assembly of great Canadian talent in a single location that did not have to be Zamboni'd first. Tonight, the CSAs are being seen in over 50 countries. Isn't that exciting? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, wait. I misread that. 50 counties. And a couple of regional municipalities. We are here to celebrate nominees for their wonderful work in Canadian cinema and television, which is a lot like celebrating the Northern Lights. You probably haven't seen them, but you've heard they're amazing. We have a lot to celebrate in our industry. Amongst the TV shows nominated tonight are Amazing Race Canada, Big Brother Canada, Master Chef Canada. Where do they come up with these ideas? But it's been a wonderful year for Canada. It's been a especially great year for one little guy, one adorable little Canadian youngster who's already accomplished so much. Of course, you know who I'm talking about, Justin Trudeau. Hasn't he had a wonderful year? It's been a busy weekend getting here. We lost an hour. As you know, daylight savings time went into effect last night. I give it 6 months. Well, we're going to start the show, but I was... It hasn't started yet, you didn't know. I saw a wild look of alarm cross your eyes. But I was backstage yesterday, and we were doing rehearsals, and I asked, what is the statuette called? And they said, it's called the Canadian Screen Award. And I said, well, that seems kind of dull. Like, what? That's the name of the award? And they said, well, we've been bandying around different names, but none of, you know, they said in Canada it takes a long time to get stuff done and stuff. But one of them that they said, one of them they mentioned was the Candy. And I think John Candy, I mean, who doesn't love John Candy? So, of course, the statuette should be called the Candies. So what I'm asking you to do is, if you are a presenter, ignore the teleprompter and say, the candy goes to. And if you are lucky enough to win one, go, I want a candy. What do you think of that? Can you go along with that? Excellent. That would make us a better nation. I am not here to upbraid. However, I think I made it quite clear that these awards should be referred to as the Candies. A 9-year-old child knew. Are you so burdened with this preposterous technology? So I would like not to see that again. You know, backstage I was thinking how different things are since I moved to the United States. You know, now I'm in the United States. One thing I've noticed about films, I don't like foreign films anymore. You know? They're all like artsy, kind of not my cup of tea. But when I grew up in Ottawa, by God, I loved foreign films. You know, Star Wars, Smokey and the Bandit. Do you remember that one? Here to present our next award, the Candy. And this will be the end of my upbraiding, I hope. George St. Kitts and the Candy Band. Who can take a sunrise? Come on, guys. Sprinkle it, but they can't. Well, whatever. Well, our next presenters are political people. And it made me think, because I was just told Cape Breton Island, I don't know if you know this, but they are offering sanctuary to anyone that lives in America after Trump is elected president by a landslide. And I agree with this in principle, but why Cape Breton Island? I mean, can't I just flee to Toronto? Do I have to leave the fucking planet? I mean, I just go to Baffin Island while I'm at it. All right, now, welcome to the stage, two Canadians. Oh, the Candies are going great so far, aren't they? I would like to say to Eugene Levy that there's no reason to be ashamed of your son. My son only this morning punched me in the chest really hard. Listen, I have some good news. I just found out that all of you here tonight will be getting a swag bag. Yeah. Just like the Oscars. I haven't seen one yet, but why don't we take a look and see what you're getting? I'm going to call Megan, our golden girl, out. Megan, our golden girl? Hi, Megan. Come on out here. Ah, you brought the swag bag. Yes, can you hold it open? And then I'll take things out of the swag bag. What do we have here? A loose pancake. What else we got here, Megan? We got, this looks cool. It's a CD, you know what they are, of Nelly Furtado singing all the national anthems. Torn from today's headlines. See what else we have. We have this. Ah, yes, this. This is a bottle of Eau de John Cherry Cologne. It's for the gentleman in the audience. Now, what else do we have? Hopefully something a little funnier than the last one. Here. We have a 30-minute massage from producer Robert Lantos. Don't try to go for 50. You only can hit 30. Then what else do we have here? Oh, a curling stone. You know what these are made of? I always took them for granite. Last time I take a joke from Martin Short. All right. Megan, just do some house cleaning here. Having a hand for Megan, our Golden Globe. A natural mistake. All right. Listen, guys. For some reason, I've been told to stretch. So, I've never tried that before. The show's over, folks. Good night. But for the first candies, respect, peace.
Well, this is not a movie, but you asked me what I like to. Every morning I watch the British Office.
Oh, British Office is great.
Do you like the American version too, or
maybe if I hadn't seen the British one?
That's the trouble. It's like the full Monty. It's so smart and funny, and then we have a tendency to junk it up, dumb it down.
Yeah, but see, for me, there's a couple differences. One, I mean, Steve Carell, I think, is great. He's fun. His character is just interesting, and the whole fact that it's like in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, is funny to me for some reason. And then the other character, I mean, the whole thing between the receptionist and the other guy, Jim, is interesting. And the guy who, for me, makes the show even more than Steve Carell is what's his name, who was in 6 Feet Under, who plays the weird guy.
Oh, yeah.
But have you seen the British Office?
Yeah, I have. I think it's the same concept, just a different show.
I think here's the fundamental difference. I think that doesn't make the American one work.
Where do you see that?
It's on BBC America.
Faulty Towers is on there. All these great things. Yeah.
But in the British Office, the idea was that a documentary crew came to this paper company, and the David Brent, the boss, had illusions that he was a entertainer.
He was a star, right?
And so he was giddy when this and he was trying to use it to showcase his talents.
Right.
In the American Office, that's not true. Steve Carell is not funny. You know,
but
I mean, he's funny.
He thinks he's hilarious, and he thinks he's like everybody loves him, and he's this great cut up in the office.
But the difference is that Ricky Gervais actually is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're watching the British Office, you're going, well, I would be laughing at Ricky Gervais, you know, even though nobody else is.
Right, you'd just be annoyed by, like, the Steve Carell guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
All right, thanks, David.
Do we want to get into it? Is this interesting, or is it just boring?
It's very interesting. People love The Office.
Sure.
You know what my favorite moment in The Office is?
Yeah.
When David Brent says Gareth, has cars and does karate, and then does them in opposite.
Yeah.
He says, talk about it, and he starts talking about his karate, and he does the car, and then he has to change.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go of everything, and I'm scared of letting go.
Now, in The Office, you do a joke about George Michael's in the first Office.
I don't remember the specifics of that joke. I'd like to apologise to George Michael.
Oh yeah,
in
the bathroom,
and then he's a wonderful musician.
Yeah, what's his latest release? It was
running down the wall of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Running now. Who are they? Clinton and Dahl?
Pat Buchanan is running.
Right.
Now a couple of people are threatening third-party runs for the
That's true.
presidency.
And I'm anxious to see him. Up there he is. It is Bob Dole. Wow, look at that. Holy mackerel. Oh, man. What an honor to see you, sir.
Thank you. Good. Got my casual look on here. How do you like it? Wearing a good suit?
You look fantastic, Mr. Dole. Let me just say, although I'm not thinking of voting for you because of the abortion issue, I would love to interview you, and maybe you could convince all of us.
Yeah.
You're smart to come in here, is I think what I'm saying.
That's what I'm here for. I'm traveling around America and trying to get to know the people of America.
Right.
It was funny because I saw a picture of Dole in the paper the other day.
Mr. Dole.
Mr. Dole.
Right.
Standing on the beach in his suit talking to people. So he was casual.
Sure.
Yeah, Nixon used to do that. He used to walk around on the beach in his suit, too.
He's a good man.
Right.
Good man.
And you don't look a day over 85 in person, I got to tell you. You look great, I got to tell you, Mr. Dole.
And let me tell you something. I've traveled all around this country and I've met the people of America, and I learned one thing about them.
What is that?
I don't like them.
They're not great people.
They're damn fools, most of them.
But let me conduct a serious interview with here. Even though this show is not known for being
Is he
serious.
kidding now? Is this the joking Bob Dole?
Well, you're trying to improve your image. I don't think there's any.
Sure, sense of humor is important.
Right. So, Mr. Dole.
Hard to tell.
It is a comedy show, you know that.
Sure.
But I really do want to conduct a serious interview. May I ask you some serious questions?
Dole's laughing at you.
No, come on. I mean, I know I look kind of freakish and everything, but I do. I want to do a serious interview here, okay?
Sure.
All right, good. You want to make an opening statement? Get this thing rolling?
I'd like to say that, where the hell am I?
You're at K-Rock. That's right.
And who are you?
I'm Howard Stern.
I remember the big hook-nosed fella.
That's right. That's right.
Hair like a girl.
That's right.
Queen of all media, don't they call you?
That's right. The queen of all media. That's very funny.
Well, let me tell you why I'm here, Howard Stern. I'm here to reach the young people.
Right.
You know, the under 65 group.
Right.
That's right, the baby boomers, Generation 10. All
right, what you're hoping to do? May I clarify here because I'm a little confused?
Sure.
By appearing on my show, I think that you're trying to reach the people who might be thinking of voting for President Clinton. You know, in the last election, I helped President Clinton get elected.
Well, I know you did, and I'm looking for that same thing. You know, you reach demographics I've never been able to reach, Howard Stern.
Right.
I'm talking about the damn dirty hippies.
Right.
Sexual deviants.
Right.
Criminal element.
You want to reach them?
Sure, the pedophiles, homosexual and otherwise.
Yes.
All of them. And you know what? I want that one group that can make or break a candidate.
You want to reach a group that can make or break a candidate?
That's right, the group that your show's aimed at.
Who's that?
The crack whores.
Crack whores.
Yeah, I'm looking for the crack whore vote.
Come on. Isn't it true that you're behind with most groups?
Well, that's true, but I'm ahead with some, too. That's what the media doesn't tell you, Howard Stern.
All right, name one group that you're ahead with.
Well, I'm a clear favorite among really old guys with one arm.
They like you.
Sure,
How many people like that are there?
Well, there's, hello there, Robin.
Well, wait a second. You brought up something interesting, Mr. Dole. You really brought up something interesting. All right, let me ask you, what about your age? I mean, you're older than everyone. Isn't that true?
Well, I suppose that is, when you look at it that way, but age will not be a factor in this election. I'll let you know that right now, Howard.
Age will not be a factor?
No, sir, unless
Are you dropping out?
No, Mr. Dole, what do you mean age will not be a factor in this election?
Well, unless I die.
Right, okay.
Won't be a factor. And I won't lie to you, Howard Stern, I'm no spring chicken. Well, my prostate hasn't functioned properly since JFK's head was in one piece.
All right, so I guess you and Mrs. Dole don't have an active sex life anymore.
I know, you wait just 1 minute, Howard Stern. The only thing on Bob Dole that's limp is this arm here.
Right.
That's right. When it comes to dirty, shameful sex, I have just as much as anyone. You hear that?
Right.
Hear that, Robin Quivers?
I just heard that.
Bob Dole's a man who appreciates a good three-input woman.
Right, and by the way, Mr. Dole, Robin is a three-input woman.
Is Mrs. Dole?
Let me ask you something about specific ethnic groups, if I may.
Sure.
All right. Now, you're friendly, you say, to different ethnic groups. Are you friendly to blacks?
Well, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, we didn't call them blacks, Howard Stern.
Yeah, what did you call them?
Slaves.
That's right.
Are you friendly to the slaves?
Well, that was a different century. I don't call them slaves anymore. I use the correct terminology.
Right.
Darkies.
Darkies, I see.
Right.
Okay, no, wait a second. Mr. Dole, let me ask you.
Well, you got a good system here. You got the white folk here, and you got the
I'm segregated.
colored girl over there. And
right.
I'm segregated over
But let me ask you something. I'm curious. No one's ever asked you this before, and I've been known to ask outrageous questions. Have you ever slept with a black woman?
Well, to be honest with you, Howard Stern, love is blind, and I've known the touch of many an ebony princess.
Really?
Sure.
That's shocking.
Shocked.
Well,
Only problem is, who wants to make love and guard their wallet at the same time?
Right.
But I will say one thing for him, when you're finished with him, well, the bed's made and the room's spotless.
Right, all right. Now, obviously, you're a little unenlightened when it comes to black people, Mr. Dahl.
I wouldn't say that. I resigned, the same week as Magic Johnson.
That's true.
That's right, and I have full respect for Magic Johnson. He's a great man.
Do you like him?
Oh, my goodness. He'll leave a lot of records unequaled in the NBA, and I'll tell you one record he'll leave.
What's that?
Nobody will ever break.
What's that?
Only man ever to get AIDS from a woman.
Yeah. Now, let me move into some other issues, because you're being very open, and I appreciate your candor here today.
Sure.
All right? How do you feel about abortion, and how do you feel about gay rights?
Well, I'll tell you, Bob Dole's against abortion. He's against gay rights.
Right.
There's one thing he's for.
Yes.
Aborting gay fetuses.
Really? Now,
Sure.
You're the only candidate who's come up. You want to abort gay fetuses.
That's right. Once you see a limp wrist on that sonogram, you get out the vacuum.
Right. Now, Mr. Dole, now let me say something here, because this is outrageous today. You are really coming out fighting.
That's right.
I don't know how many of these policies we can believe. Are you serious?
Well, sure.
Sure. Why not? Listen, let me say something today, and I think you got to say something favorable about Mr. Dole.
What's that?
A lot of people have said that you lack energy, but I got to admit something today. You have lots of energy. You really do.
Well, sure, I'm no friggin' fossils, Howard Stern.
Right.
What if I'm old? Even a dead Bob Dole will be better than Clinton.
Right.
Problem with Bill Clinton is he thinks it was his penis.
Right.
I'm surprised his penis doesn't deliver the State of the Union address.
Right.
And Hillary, good God, she's more annoying than crumbs on a massage table.
Crumbs on a massage table? I don't even get that reference.
I didn't get it either. Jackie gave it to me.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
You can't throw anything at the president.
Yeah, Jackie's throwing paper. Yeah, that's the President of the United States. Almost.
Lord,
right.
Almost, that's right.
Right.
I'll tell you what I don't get, though, Howard Stern. This building you work in.
You don't like it?
Good Lord, Bob Dole hasn't seen a structure this decrepit since his left arm he looked at.
I see.
I call this the hell that is 600 Madison Avenue, home of the world's greatest radio show. The world's funniest people. And that Fred fella. Good Lord, Bob Dole thinks a grown-up man should get his wife under control, make sure she's not out stripping at Broadway shows.
So you are a fan of the show. You know about Fred's wife stripping.
Well, I've been told.
Right. Now, as long as you're commenting on people from the show, how do you like our own Robin? Comment on her.
I like her a lot. She's a cute girl, but I think it's not so normal to be consumed with your sphincter and colon all the time.
Right, with her high colonics.
That's ridiculous. Bob Dole says anyone so consumed with their butt cheeks should be ashamed of their sorry existence.
Yes.
And this fellow over here, Jackie.
Jackie the Joke Man Marvel.
Yeah, damn dirty hippie, that's all he is.
Well, yeah, what about him?
He's out in the hallway trying to sell me a bunch of crappy T-shirts and CDs.
Oh, he makes those in his basement.
Yeah.
A big star.
Yeah, Bob Dole's all for capitalism, but you, buddy, you're embarrassing yourself.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Not as embarrassing as Ralph, but I'll
You
tell
met Ralph?
Well, yeah, I saw him out there, but Bob Dole doesn't like to pick on little girls.
What did you think about some of our interns out there?
Oh, good Lord. Steve the Gorilla.
Right.
Stuttering John, Ganja. Good Lord, don't interns usually move on after 9 years, Howard Stern?
Right. Excellent point, Mr. Dahl.
Yeah, by the way, Stern, I think it's damn nice you'd employ that retarded fellow with the big teeth.
Oh, you like that I employ the retarded with the big
Sure.
teeth?
Working for a living makes him feel better about himself. Get him off the welfare rolls.
You're actually talking about Gary, our producer.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Mr. Dole, let me just say something here, because this is going very well, but I don't want to...
I'm shocked that he's here and we're talking.
I don't want to wear out your welcome. I'm flattered.
What are you throwing him out?
No, I'm thinking of questions, all right? First of all, I'm flattered at how much you know about us on the show here. That's that's really something. But all right, let me get back to the campaign, because that's what you're really here for, right?
Sure, well.
All right. What is the first thing you're going to do if you're elected president? Be serious.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do, Howard Stern, is get rid of that beast Janet Reno.
Janet Reno, you don't
Good
like her?
Lord, take a look at the woman. It looked like she ran out of money halfway through her sex change operation, for God's sake.
Right, okay. Now, what about accusations that you're too mean-spirited, like saying that Janet Reno looks like she ran out of her sex change money?
Well, I'm not mean-spirited at all. When I get into the White House, I don't know what I'm going to enjoy more, screwing over the blacks or the Puerto Ricans.
So there's not going to be any blacks in your administration, is that correct?
Well, I like some of them. I wish there were more blacks like Clarence Thomas. At least he can name all his kids. Right? He can't
Right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the guy. Anyway, Mr. Dole, I think it's time to wrap up.
What? Not so fast, you big hairy freak. I've chosen a I've chosen a running mate, and I'm giving you the exclusive.
Oh, now great. Now this is a big news. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Bob Dole will mention who his running mate is going to be. Now, who is it?
That's right. Bob Dole's running mate for this 1996 election. Somebody who's been with me for a long time. It's going to be this pencil here.
The pencil you hold in your hand.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a number 2 pencil. His name's Dixon Ticonderoga.
Right.
Yeah, he's been with me since the Great War, Howard Stern.
You mean World War II?
No, you damn fool. The Great War. Cro-Magnon man versus Triceratops. That's right. Me and my pencil won that war, and now we're going to win the election.
Well, let me tell you something.
Dole and Dixon Ticonderoga in 96.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Dole. That pencil has more personality than Al Gore, so you might actually take the election.
That's
Isn't
a
that
good
true?
point, Howard Stern.
Well,
That's a good one.
I want to thank you, Mr. Dole. Let me ask you one last question. What do you think of that guy on Saturday Night Live who does the impression of you?
Goddamn fag.
You think he's a fag? You really think he's gay?
I think he might be.
Yeah, right. Well, that's unbelievable.
Wow.
Isn't
He's really opened up to us today.
I can't believe it. I can't believe how much you've opened up.
Right.
And look how good you look.
I'm beginning to like him a lot better.
You know, I think I'm going to vote for Bob Dole now. I like all the things you said.
Yeah, vote for Bob Dole in 96 on account of I can't do anybody else.
Let me ask you a favor. Can I smell your pencil? I know it's been in that hand for a really long time.
Sure, absolutely.
Let me just pull it out of there. Let me see.
There you go. I had it jammed up a Puerto Rican's ass last night.
Oh, stop that.
Hey, come on. Wow, do you smoke? It smells like totobacco, actually. I think you're very nervous. Of course, this is the great Norm MacDonald from Saturday Night Live who does Bob Dole so well. And he's fully made up as Bob Dole.
Well, the E channel, right?
Right, yeah, no, you got to do that.
We've been down this road together. We've been seeing the colors fade.
Nominee for President of the United States.
I thought he was in Florida, but he's here.
No, he's here.
Thrown off the press with those erroneous reports.
Well, he's like John F. Kennedy Jr. He knows how to throw off the press. Here he is. He's walking in right now. A little presidential music for the Senator Bob Dole, actually ex-senator. He resigned. I see you're holding your pencil. Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He took a fall.
Are you okay?
Were you doing the Macarena? You just took a fall. Are you all right, sir?
Yes, no problem. I'm in good shape. No problem at all.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I don't hurt myself. I took a damn grenade back in the war. You think falling off anything hurt me?
Was that what did it to you, a grenade?
A grenade, that's right.
I didn't know it was a grenade. I had no idea.
Wasn't it a grenade?
No, I don't know what it was. What was it? I don't even know what it was. I know that you almost put out your eye with that pencil, though, right? When you fell off that stage, you almost put your eye out with that pencil, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, and at least huh? What?
What? Yeah. Not ad-libbing today, are you?
I think that should have told him to put the pencil in his hand, in his bad hand, with the point down instead of,
Yeah, why is the sharp end up? Why don't you keep the eraser facing your eye and your face?
What's that now?
Okay. You're not Polish, are you, Senator? All right, let's see. Let's talk. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, it is a pleasure once again to introduce the Republican candidate for the presidency of the United States. Let's do this officially. Let's welcome Bob Dole.
Thank you. Good to see you all.
You look great.
You know, they said Bob Dole has a sense of humor. He's laughing this morning.
Bob Dole.
I lost the voice during the summer.
Yeah, you better work on it. No, you're doing great. Bob, Senator, you have an opening statement you want to make? Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Stern. First of all, how are you? Good to see you, you damn freak.
Oh.
And let me ask you a question. I was wondering, do you take it in the seat?
Oh, come on. Why, because I have long hair?
That's right, you long hair beatnik. But don't worry, Bob Dole doesn't discriminate against the homos, and the queers.
Right.
Freedom for all homos, that's what I say.
Right.
In fact, I'm completely in favor of homo marriages.
Wait a second, really? You're in favor of gay marriage?
That's right, I changed my position on that.
You did?
Yes, that's right.
Unbelievable. You changed your position.
That's revolutionary.
I think they should have the same kind of marriage, except they have to change the line, the vows there, where they say, until death do us part.
Do we have to change that?
Yeah, they're going to change it until
lingering, horrible death do us part.
Talking about the AIDS virus.
Well, I don't want to say. Well, listen.
All right, listen, Dole, let's start
Nothing wrong
again.
with AIDS. Let me tell you something about AIDS. I believe everybody should take an AIDS test.
You do?
In this country, but I have a little piece of advice for you. If you're going to take your AIDS test, don't cram for it the night before. That's what I say.
You know, you're not a very... You know what? I'm going to tell you something about yourself and your personality. You seem like a very angry guy. You really do. You seem mean-spirited. That's why I think the voters are turning against you.
Well, why would I be angry, Howard Stern? You know, I got a gimpy arm, one kidney, I'm 73-year-olds, and I'm 40 points behind the damn polls. I'm sitting on top of the damn world.
All right, so you are an angry man. Maybe, listen, let's talk about the issues with Bob Dole. This is good. I'm glad you're here. I want to talk about issues. A lot of our audience, even though they work in gas stations, they're interested in the issues. All right. So let's let the people know where you're coming from.
Where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Well, that's just the kind of damn hippie language I'd expect from you.
Politically correct, right?
Yeah, that's
You're right.
groovy.
All right.
Well, let me tell you something, you damn dirty beatnik. First of all, I'm against crime.
You're against crime?
Yes, I've got a hard-on for hard-on what?
You got a hard-on for hardened criminals? Is that what you're trying to say?
Right.
Come on, man. Did you rehearse at all? Do you just come in here and wing it?
Closing his eyes with that makeup.
Yeah, I mean, damn. I mean, did you read the script ahead of time? I mean, come on, Senator. I think that pencil hit you in both eyes.
Hard on for hard on.
I think that pratfall, he needs some drugs.
Yeah,
now you say you have a hard-on for hardened criminals?
Yeah.
What else? Forget it. All right, wait a minute.
Listen, what?
Come on.
The government...
bailing? Keep going.
I'm trying. The government is doing a real piss-poor job of protecting the good, hard-working Americans. Too much crime, Howard Stern.
All right, now, why is there so much crime?
Well, crime's no mystery. A crack-smoking retard knows why there's so much crime in America. They're going to be explained in 3 simple words.
Go ahead.
Negroes, Negroes, Negroes.
Negroes. Now, wait a second. Are you in fact blaming all of the crime in our country on the Negroes?
No, I'd never do that. I wouldn't rule out.
What are you doing using the word Negro?
Right. Well, whatever. I'm trying to talk like Bob Dole. All right.
I wouldn't rule out the Dagos and the dirty mix, but let's face facts. Those damn Negroes like 3-pack Shakur.
Right.
Let me ask you something. Is Garth Brooks getting shot in Vegas?
No.
No. Is Kenny Rogers lying in a body bag?
Is Kenny Rogers what?
I don't know. Is he lying in a body bag after getting, pissing off Pat Boone?
No, I don't see Kenny Rogers and Pat Boone trying to kill each other. No, I don't.
That's my point.
That's true.
No one will say it, but they're the problem. We must do something about it. I'm too old to deal with it, but what?
He says he's too old to deal with it. But you're saying somebody should deal with it.
Somebody should deal with it. That's right.
Well, Senator Dole, excuse me for saying this, but you are really coming off sounding racist.
Racist? I'm not racist. That sounds like something a damn dirty Jew would say. And listen, I don't mind damn dirty Jews. I'm not saying that.
Right.
You know, although it was a Jewish doctor who operated my right arm.
Really?
That's right.
He did that to you?
Now it's about as useful as a new pair of rollerblades for Christopher Reeves. You know? I can't believe people would want to vote for that dope-smoking, draft-dodging horror master instead of me.
Now, Mr. Dole, you really sound like you're out of control this morning. I think that fall did a lot to your brain.
Hogwash. Bob Dole's not a racist. What?
That's right. You're not.
I thought we covered that.
yeah, we're going to cover it again.
Bob Dole's not a racist. I love Colin Powell. I love Bill Crosby. I even love that 16-year-old piece of ass Moesha.
You do?
That's
You
right.
love Moesha.
I love Moesha. There,
Right.
I said it. I'd love to hold her off the side of a bridge by the ankles until she consented to give me oral favors. That's right. And I'll tell you something else. I like that Whoopi Goldberg.
You do?
Sure I do.
I know you don't like reading, that's for sure. That's wild that you, yes. Now,
Whoopi Goldberg, a black woman with a damn dirty Jew name. There you go.
You know, I just noticed Mr. Dole switched pages of his script with his bad hand. It's amazing. I don't know how he did it, but he did
I think
it.
it's a fake.
Now, I'm surprised you like Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, sure. I'd grab her big chocolate cake ass and have my way with her plantation style.
Yeah?
That's right. Wait a minute. Did I think that, or did I say it out loud?
I don't know. Either way, Mr. Dole, I think that what you're saying is, and I'm glad you're saying this, I think you're trying to say you love black people, right?
Well, sure. Bob Dole loves black people.
He does.
Yes. I harbor no will against the Negroes as a concept, you know.
Right.
And I have a message for Negroes. Go ahead, drink your Thunderbird, play your rap music, rape your own sister, smoke your crack.
Libby and I will continue to do hard work for you while you sleep in your own feces-covered mattresses. Bob Dole's for all Americans.
All right, well, that's nice to say. All right, well, that's a little better.
I think that will get the black vote.
I mean, he really does sound you sound insensitive. You know that. And that's what people accuse you of, being insensitive.
And out of touch.
That's right.
Well, that's not true at all. What? I may sound insensitive, but deep down I'm a softie, you know? I may sound like Hitler, but I feel like more like Eva Gabor. Eva Gabor.
Really? You feel like Eva Gabor?
Sisters.
Yeah. Magda, do you think Merv actually had sex? I always wondered about that.
You
What's
think,
that about?
What, whether Merv had sex with Eva
Yeah,
Gabor?
Merv Griffin.
I don't know, Miss Dole.
He's a dirty fruit, isn't he?
No, of course not. No.
I thought. No, I heard there was some rumor about Merv Griffin kind of having sex with that Danny Terrio.
Well, Danny Terrio said that Merv came on to him. Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you?
All right. Now, what you're saying here this morning? Let me see if I got this right. Okay. You're saying there's a softer side to you that we don't see.
I'll tell you, Bob Dole has romance in his body all the way to the tip of these dead fingers of mine.
You have romance in your body.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's just creepy.
How does he show that?
I don't want to know. Let him use his dead fingers on you. Mr. Dole, let's change the subject. All right, here we go. Senator, President Clinton has refused to release all of his medical records.
Yeah.
What do you think he's hiding?
Yeah, well, he says they're embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah.
What is he trying to hide?
Let me
know?
tell you. Sure, two words.
What?
Throat syphilis.
Throat syphilis.
That's right.
You think that's what he has?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's disgusting.
I've never even heard of it.
Throat syphilis? You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, well, that's what fruits get.
Maybe he has a clitoris in his nose. All right, let's change the subject again. Let's change the subject again.
Doesn't inhale. Maybe he didn't swallow either.
Let's do something. Let's see if we can't help your image. All right. All right. Do you have any pets?
Pets?
Yeah.
Yes, damn right I have pets. I have a dog with a club foot. I got a cat with a hunchback. Got one of them six-legged rabbits. Got a goldfish with epilepsy.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's something wrong with all of his
Is that because of your own affliction that you...
yes, I believe all life is sacred. No creature with a defect should be destroyed. Except maybe Stuttering John.
Right.
That's right. What the hell, he should live too.
All right. You know what? I think you're mellowing out, Mr. Dole. I really do.
Yeah, that was soft to let
Stuttering John live. It shows a softer side to you.
Well, with age brings wisdom, you know?
Right.
Unless you're Ronald Reagan, you know, then it brings Alzheimer's.
Right. Good point.
That character. Went over to visit Reagan last month at his ranch, you know?
Right.
Yeah, Nancy said he was out back riding horses and chopping wood, so I go back to see him, you know?
Yeah.
Find him riding wood and chopping horses.
Wow, just the opposite.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
The polar opposite. But seriously, Stern, last week I got a Mother's Day card from the Kappa Jackoff.
You did? You got a Mother's Day card from Ronald Reagan.
That's right.
Wow. Hey, listen, speaking of...
Robin got a Mother's Day card from the Harlem Globetrotters.
Wow. Now, let me ask you something, Senator Dole, all right?
I heard that on Carson a long time.
Oh, really? Yeah, all right, well, that's okay. It's all right to take material from there. Senator Dole, you bring up Ronald Reagan, and you have an advanced age. How is your health holding up?
Oh, I'm fine. Only thing is my colon falls out every once in a while.
What?
That's
Really?
right.
Oh, my.
Jackie, you're wearing finger cuffs. You be a good fella, tuck it back in there. Come on. Yeah,
It's out right now.
Yeah, is your colon out right now?
Yeah, my colon's out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it kind of dangles out there like a dirty accordion in a hurricane.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. You want to hear Lady of Spain?
Yeah, that's good. Wouldn't that be ironic if you lose all sensation in your arm and you have a hand like Bob Dole?
Yeah, that'd be a f***ing riot.
I can see you're a personable guy. You have a certain charisma when people meet you. You have a lot of good ideas. Why are you still losing to Clinton?
Oh, God, that beats me. I can't believe people would want to vote for that dope-smoking, draft-dodging horror master instead of me. I just don't get it. Man cheats on his wife.
Right.
If he were a real American like me, he'd do what I did. Bill Clinton would dump his first wife and trade her in for a younger model like you do with a car.
Right.
Let me tell you, Stern, I love that new bitch smell. What?
That new wife smell?
Oh, yeah, that new wife smell.
You love that. All right, listen to me. Let's see if we can't make this happen a little more, all right? Let's have some final thoughts from you, all right? The Brady Bill.
I'm against it. Completely against it. What is that again?
Buying handguns.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
No, I just need some help. No, I'm against the Brady Bill.
You are?
Yes, it violates our God-given right to buy arms immediately. So we can go out and shoot any son of a bitch that tries to break into your home and rape your wife and then tie you up and put a little red ball in your mouth while they take a curtain rod and violate you while playing rap music in the background.
Right. Now, this didn't happen to you, did it?
What?
I said that didn't happen to you, did it?
It won't happen again, I'll tell you that.
Right.
That fantasy.
With rap music, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let me tell you something. I want to thank you for coming in. You were terrific today. You've never been more right on. It's unbelievable. And your preparation was incredible.
Excellent.
Right. And you're a good guy. I could see that you're a good guy. You know, maybe people...
Has he changed your mind?
No. I'm still not voting for him.
What? You're not voting for me?
Well, I'm thinking about it. All right?
Let me tell you, you don't vote for me, I'm not going to see your movie.
Really?
That's right. That movie by itself could bring down the entire country.
Wait a second. By the time it's out, you'll be an asterisk in the history books. You know that, don't you, Bob Dole?
Oh, wow.
Did you just say the F word?
No.
Do I say that?
You almost said it. No,
But
you
that's
said
what it says
F
right
you.
there.
F you.
Oh,
F
okay.
you.
F you, Howard Stern. Don't reach out to shake my what?
I was going to shake your hand.
No, don't do that.
Why?
No, my hand's as dead as Minnie Pearl, you bastard.
Oh, you got through that all right, didn't you? Oh, the makeup was excellent, too. Yeah, now he warms up. Wow. Senator Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
As
Bob
played
Dole.
by Norm MacDonald, of course, the only good person left on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Norm MacDonald walks in here, and I know you guys had a hell of a time getting into the station this morning because traffic was all screwed up, or?
Yeah, it was, no, I think it was just our driver, Steve.
Well, you got a buddy. You have a buddy with you here too.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. We should explain.
Yeah.
It's stand-up comic Steve Fromstein.
Yeah. Stevie Ray Fromstein.
Or Stevie Ray.
Oh, Stevie
Fromstein.
Ray. That's it.
And he drove you in here today.
Yeah,
no, I
he
was
got
in
lost.
the back seat. It wasn't my fault.
So you guys, we're running a little late, but what the hell? We're happy to have you in here. You guys are playing at the San Jose Improv, and tonight, tomorrow, and I believe Saturday. You guys playing Sunday as well?
Sunday too, yeah.
Holy cow! They got you working pretty hard
Man,
over
a little
there.
overtime.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I saw you in a movie, and I'm talking to, of course, my fellow Canadian.
That's right, Norm.
Oh, we got a room full of Canadians in here.
MacDonald.
Steve's from Canada. From Canada.
From Canada.
Oh, that sounds like President Bush. Steve's from Canada too.
And you were in Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah.
You were the drunk friend in Billy Madison.
That's right. No, that was Sandler got me to do the movie, and then he said, "You got to play drunk, right?" So I was like, "This is gonna be really hard because I didn't want to sound like Foster Brooks or
Yeah.
Otis, like from." So I was like, "It's gonna sound fake." Like I go, "Why don't I just get drunk?" So I was drunk. I was so drunk, I don't remember any of it. I was drinking beer the entire time. I passed out a couple of times.
Hey, but you had a good time.
Oh yeah. I think I was told I did.
Now we were talking a bit off the air. You guys are from Canada, and I was mentioning when I first moved here, I was here for 6 months, and I said, you know what? No snow here. It's around Christmas. I'm golfing. I am not going back.
Yeah, Steve was a lot like that. Remember when you went?
Yeah, I mean, when I first came, I mean, Canada's a great country. They should just move it further south.
That's all they need to do. You don't miss the snow at all?
No. And you know what's odd about Canada is they're very anti-American.
Really? Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm from? No, not really.
Well, you're more from the West. The West
Yeah.
is more.
But over on the east side,
They don't like America for some reason that I've never quite understood.
Yeah.
But once you get here, you know.
you get here and you know, you go to New York, you pay $1,000 an hour for a hooker. It's good stuff.
How did you spend that much?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was $5,000, right?
Yeah, well, he spent $4,300. I
Yeah.
guess he got a discount on the deal.
$4,300
Yeah.
for an hour. See, I thought that was like a myth that they had those high-priced call girls. I never thought that was real, but I don't know what the girl.
After 5 hookers, you could have gotten yourself a great car and
Yeah.
get free women.
Well, we were wondering
We were wondering if they prorate it and just give you a rate for 15 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Hey, for 6 minutes.
$100 for 6 minutes. Yeah. How much can I get for this much?
I have a feeling they might be adding that to the show tonight.
Yeah.
But I think it's bad they keep talking about whores and all this. And
Yeah.
As if they're not people. Like, how do you feel if you're home at TV watching the news and you're a whore? Doesn't make you feel good, you know?
There you go.
Just kind of a whack at your self-esteem.
Yeah. My mother was a whore, and I really resent.
There we go. All right, now we're
I
rolling.
resent that kind of. No,
But she was a high-class whore.
She wasn't a whore.
Well, now you're offended because
Hold on, no. Hey, that's my mother. It's okay for me to say it.
Now, where are you from in Canada?
Toronto.
Oh, I know your mother.
She was the town whore.
See, now he's starting to get pissed.
It wasn't $5,000.
If it was, you wouldn't be here.
I would have been. I would have inherited some money.
She was a two-loony whore.
Loony. That's right, the loony.
Well, now
the
what the hell is
Canadian
that?
dollar.
Now you guys are talking Canadians in here.
That's the Canadian dollar. The loony. It's a coin.
Two-loony
whore.
That's hysterical.
That could
For
be
all
a-
you Canadians in San Jose and San Jose.
Two-loony whore.
Oh my God!
So now, when you're doing movies with Sandler, does he just make you do goofy stuff for no reason at all?
Yeah, he does tend to do that actually.
Because we've talked to other people who've done movies and said, are you kidding? I have to do this? Or
I haven't. Yeah, he hasn't made me do like insane stuff. Sometimes he'll make a guy like dress up like a girl or something like that.
Yeah, who did he do that to? We had somebody, I forget who we had in here.
He had Clint Howard do that, Ron Howard's brother. He has Alan Covert do that all the time. All he had made me do is wear, I had to wear a big hamburger on my head.
All right. Norm MacDonald and Little Stevie in the studio, San Jose Improv.
Little Stevie, I like that.
Little Stevie?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, we will be back with more from them right after this. You know, Paul, we got two special guests in the studio right now.
Yeah, Norm MacDonald's going to be at the San Jose Improv through Sunday night, and Stevie Ray is with him. Now, Stevie Ray, are you going to be opening for Norm? Or?
Yeah, we're almost doing a tour in a way.
Well, you know what? I'm going to contest this right now. I'm kind of a little pissed because you come in here, and I'm looking at the San Jose Improv site. Norm hasn't even got you listed on the page. It just says Norm MacDonald special event.
Yeah, sometimes it
You
says,
can't even give him a billing?
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
well, apparently I don't draw in as many people because I'm not known.
But you could at least put your name there as opposed to...
In Vegas, they said, and Steve.
That's a little better.
It
my
sounded
name-
like I was a ventriloquist.
I thought, hey, my name's going to be famous. Steve. You've probably heard of me, Steve.
Yeah. The famous Steve. Now,
I've heard that name.
Norm, when you're doing the news bits on Saturday Night Live, with the story that we were talking about this morning, did you hear the story about the woman who spent 2 years on the toilet seat?
No.
It was in Kansas. True story.
Yeah.
2 years.
Woman in Kansas apparently was stuck to her boyfriend's toilet seat for 2 years. He just called rescue authorities on February 27th. She grew into the seat.
Oh my!
They had to
Lord.
take the seat off and then surgically remove it at the hospital. And I was thinking that would be the kind of story you would do on Saturday Night Live.
Wow, yeah, it would be. That's unbelievable. That's like those guys that they got a cart out of the beds. you know?
Yeah. Walter Hudson.
Walter Hudson.
There you go. Never forget that one. But I was saying, at what point do you say your girlfriend's sitting there for a year and a half? Go, I'm giving you another 6 months before I'm calling.
Well, women take so long in the bathroom.
She wasn't finished with the crossword puzzle yet.
We're going to be late.
2 years later. Okay, you've hit your limit.
All right, that's it. I'm calling for help.
But now he said he told authorities that he would ask her almost daily about coming out of the bathroom. This is true. I'm reading the story right. Her reply would be maybe tomorrow. And according to him, she didn't want to leave the bathroom. And when authorities got there, she did not want them to take her out. She said, "No, I'm okay. I'll be all right."
Yeah.
Man.
What was home to her? I guess, but I guess she must have eaten in there and so on.
Oh yeah, he brought her
so
food.
on.
He brought her food and water, and so on.
That's what I said too. They were dating for 2 years.
Oh, really?
Were they getting it on in there?
Right.
Oh.
Doesn't sound romantic. Of course, we don't know. Maybe it was a nice bathroom. But you don't picture it being a nice bathroom somehow. But that's
no sex like toilet seat sex, I guess.
Maybe it was like Frank Sinatra. Was that the rumor on Frank with the glass table?
Oh,
No,
yeah. Danny Thomas.
Danny Thomas! There it is. Yes, Danny Thomas.
Maybe they had a glass table in that bathroom.
I told Jim Carrey that story about Danny Thomas.
Yeah.
He'd never heard it.
Yeah.
And he goes, no. He goes, that can't be true. I go, that's what I heard. He goes, that's the kind of guilt that makes you build hospitals.
Now, are both of you guys married? You're married guys?
No.
Huh? No, not together.
No. I'm still laughing at the Jim Carrey.
We're just touring.
Oh, you're touring. No, I don't insinuate they're married to each other. You guys, you have wives? What's your deal?
Steve just got a girlfriend.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, yeah. It's a new thing. I'm trying it out.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, it's the same person, every time. That's the bad part. Wait, did we do this already?
You have, tell me a bit about, you guys have dogs
Steve's
at all?
Oh, yeah. I have a wiener dog. Steve has 2 Labradoodles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the crossbreed there.
Yeah, they're very cute. The trouble is, you've got to protect them. They don't give you any protection. If we got into a fight, I'd have to, hey, stay away from my Labradoodle.
So I'll tell you what, Paul, let's give them the number for Purina One.
Oh, yeah.
Right
I
now.
mean, you got to make sure your dogs are eating Purina One.
Let me get a pen.
You got a pen?
Yes.
Purina One Natural Blend.
It's toll free, so it's not going to cost you anything. 888-290-BARK.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell my dog.
290-BARK.
Well, here's the deal. Purina One Natural Blends, made with real white meat chicken or lamb, brown rice or oatmeal and spinach. I mean, this is some healthy stuff.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
Yeah, there you go. This is the kind of stuff you want to eat healthier. Your dogs want to eat healthier.
You put your dog on Purina One, and your dog's going to be eating healthier than you are.
Yeah.
Really? Maybe I'll get it from my grandmother.
888-290-BARK is the number. 888-290-BARK for a coupon for a free 6.5-pound bag of Purina One Natural Blends. Don't wait. Call today, 888-290-BARK, or go online to PurinaOneChallenge.com.
One thing maybe you didn't know, the ingredients in Purina One Natural Blends are carefully selected for their natural and nutrient content, and then it's steam cooked at the start, which is an optimal time and temperature to help maintain the vitamins, minerals, and flavor of Purina One Natural
Sounds
Blends.
good, huh? Yeah. Pick it up at your local PetSmart. Does your grandmother live near a PetSmart?
My dogs will only eat steam cooked.
There you go, natural blend. Purina One Natural Blends. Hey, now you're down at, you live down in L.A.? You live down in L.A., guys?
LA, yeah.
Both of you guys? Steve, you live down in L.A.?
Yep.
You guys ever see Britney Spears down there at all?
I think you saw her, didn't you?
No, what?
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you told me you saw her.
No, on the TV.
On the TV. You sound like a couple of guys in a park bench somewhere. You saw her. No, I saw her on the TV.
Jeez.
Well, since I never saw her, I don't know what to say.
I thought you saw her at Hyde.
No, that was you were talking about.
What the hell is Hyde?
There's a club called Hyde where that's where all the people, when you see on TMZ,
right?
Yeah,
they're always going to Hyde, which is right beside the Laugh Factory, which is where I go to do stand-up. So there's always press out. There's always those TMZ guys out.
Right.
And I thought you were with me when Brittany came in. Yeah.
Maybe
her car was there, and it was just crammed. But that's all I saw, just her in her car.
So you didn't see if she was wearing panties or anything like that?
No, but I tell you, I saw that shot of her.
Yeah.
Where she was like going into the back seat. Looked fine to me.
Yeah, like what is the?
I don't know why that was so disgusting.
Yeah. I think we should be more grateful than anything. Not be upset.
Well, guys, you're playing at the San Jose Improv. Tickets are available, theimprov.com.
Tonight through Sunday.
And
we will be wearing underpants.
God, I hope so. All right. Tickets available at improv.com, and just click on San Jose and get your tickets there. Thanks for coming on by today.
Hey, thanks for having us.
I wish you would have been here earlier. You could have sat here for the whole hour.
Now you tell us.
Next time you're in town.
Next time.
The whole hour.
Yeah,
well, that's what he said
man.
last time.
Absolutely.
We'll
last
know how
time
to find it next time.
Last time we invited Norm here, and he goes, "Yeah, I'll be here like at 8."
I'm at mercy of the driver.
I wasn't driving.
Steve the driver.
Points at me. On the radio, he points at me.
Steve is multi-talented.
Last week we had a juggler in here.
Yes. On the radio. Yes, we did.
Yeah. That went over well.
Let me ask you something.
I have a joke.
Yeah, like your Wesson Oil.
Huh?
Like your Wesson Oil joke.
Oh, my Wesson Oil joke?
Yeah.
Stop it, Jethro.
Well, you know what? I asked you, how are you?
Yeah?
And you went into, I believe, a 48-minute joke.
Oh,
which...
I'm sorry. There's a show called Rock of Love.
Yes, Brett Michaels, Rock of Love.
Yes,
yeah.
Brett Michaels, and he had a band called Rock of Love, and he was a
No,
big
he had a band,
band singer.
He had a band called Poison.
Whatever, yeah. And Poison.
Yeah.
But their hit song was Rock of Love. So, anyways, did you ever hear the Andy Williams quote, "In the future, everybody will be famous for 25 minutes"?
Yes, I think it was Andy Warhol.
Huh?
Andy Williams was Moon River.
Oh.
Andy, it's a generational thing. Yeah, okay.
These are just questions from the internet, but a lot of them are bad.
What? They're...
Huh?
What? They're...
Oh. Okay. Let me see here. Ooh.
What is it?
Huh?
Is it a good one?
It's not good at all. What do you got in your tooth?
Oh, shit.
Huh? It's red.
Oh, I just ate some dried cranberries.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I thought it was. You're on television.
Are you still there?
No, it's gone.
All right.
You could steal off everyone, and then everyone was afraid of them.
I respect that.
Huh?
I respect that.
What's that?
A group of teenagers in San Rafael, California, used the term in connection to a fall 1971 plan to search for an abandoned cannabis crop that they had learned about.
Huh?
Gee, who writes these?
Huh?
We should have this person locked up and looked at, or at least looked at.
But that gets you into hell?
Huh?
What are you, an angel? Gets you a ticket to hell?
Who knows what you're doing?
Huh? I look like a catfish hunter when I have a
Yeah, but you know it's wrong, right?
Fruit.
But you know it's wrong, right?
Mouthful of juicy fruit? You
No,
don't.
not if it's your own. But you can't take you can't take 7 pieces of someone else's juicy fruit.
Oh,
right?
you've had a mouthful of juicy fruit?
You've had a mouthful of juicy fruit? No, be honest. Do you think it's all right? If someone hands you their pack of gum, do you think it's all right to take 7 pieces?
I did do that.
Do you think it's all right is the question?
I don't think it's a mortal sin, a venal sin, no.
Is it rude?
Yeah, everybody sucks cock.
I think you're indirectly...
Straight women suck cock, gay guys suck cock, straight guys suck cock.
Huh? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
This guy sucks his own cock. That's what he tells me.
In confidence.
All I was going to say is, if you happen to have a bad set, they will blame it on the marijuana when you might have had a bad set without it. I've seen you have bad sets.
That's a good point.
With marijuana, without marijuana.
How dare you? When did you see? What night are you talking about? I haven't had.
I like that one. And I only get teary-eyed usually for the national anthem.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
En français. So then people go, well, who do you want? Well, there's that one comedian. She's a comedian, and she's also a lady.
Yeah.
And then it gets...
It's more common now.
Huh?
More.
It's common now.
SNL is very...
They rule.
They rule the SNL.
Look, who is bigger than Tina Fey?
She's strong.
Too big to fail. But you have children. You are a father.
Yes, and I'm not dead.
Yes, and I bet you'd like a man great.
Are you going to give me one?
Huh?
Are you going to give me
No, your son would have to get it for you. What the fuck am I going to buy you a Father's Day present for?
Is Father's Day coming up?
Father's Day's next week. What is the man great, you ask?
Okay.
Huh?
Fine, I didn't, but...
You didn't ask, but you want to know. You probably know what
I know.
it is.
$1 a day for one razor?
No.
I don't know why they call it dollar shave.
Huh?
$1 a month?
You know, George Clooney is engaged. Yeah. How about that, huh? He and you were sort of the modern day, huh?
I read well.
You read well? Well, read this
Why have you got that?
Huh? Just to,
they just to be on my TV show.
Performing. Huh? No, I meant by saying.
What?
I mean, here you are with a showgirl in London.
Yeah.
There must have been some love involved there.
No, she was a showgirl in Las Vegas.
Well, are you happy that CNN has fallen?
No, I
since you
I
left?
don't want no.
Huh? It does suck that you sleep a third of your life.
Well,
Huh?
I don't like sleeping. I don't have. I used to have jowls. I don't have jowls.
I have more chins than
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I say I'll be 50 in October. And ever since then, I've been gulping fistfuls of Xanax before shows.
That helps.
Oh my God, it's helping right now.
You took a Xanax today?
Huh?
You took a Xanax?
I love everybody. You know what I mean? Without love, what do we got? I don't care if a guy's a guy, a girl, a guy, girl. I couldn't care less. I love them all.
What do you make of...
I'll have sex with any of them.
So you're the B?
Huh?
You're the B?
No, I'm a person that is so tolerant that I would have sex with an L, a G, a B, or a T. Isn't that nice? But I would not have sex with a straight person.
Paradise with your body, I don't wanna share. We're making dynamite, explosive love intentions building in the air. Yeah. So
These azaleas are coming along beautifully.
How's my pot?
What?
Huh?
Where'd you get all this surveillance equipment?
Your bedroom.
What?
Huh? Relax.
Yeah, you too. Okay, here's the situation. Now, they say that... Oh, you might want to take your headphones off to hear this.
Huh? Oh, yeah, let me take them out. They're out. I'll tell you what the kid needs is young he's...
What?
Huh? Calm down, it's not what you think.
You're saying he needs to have sex with me?
Oh, it is what you think. What a piece of shit.
My God, what are you telling us?
Huh? That I this woman.
Now listen,
J.K. Rowling is a Christian, and J.K. Rowling famously said that if you're familiar with the scriptures, you could easily guess the ending of her book.
Huh?
What would Norman Lear say to that? What? I say, what would Norman Lear say to that?
Who's that?
The weekend update guy on Saturday Night Live. Now he's moved on. He's got a new movie coming out on Friday called Dirty Work.
Hey, the truck looks kind of small there, Anton. It's live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here. Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk. What? No, it can't be. Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker. It wasn't a dead hooker. Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one. Hey, folks, come on. Hey, here's another dead hooker in this trunk. What? Oh, my goodness. What are you doing? I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Lord knows I have.
This is Norm MacDonald.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, how are you?
Thanks for doing the show.
Thanks for having me.
Funny clip.
Oh, yeah. This is a funny movie to make, you know. We had a lot of fun. It's tough, though, making movies, you know, because this is the first thing I've done where I had a different name. Like when I did Saturday Night Live, I was Norm, and my real name is Norm.
There you go.
So on this movie, like, my character's name was Mitch, and so a lot of times it'd be tough, like, in a scene, like, a guy would go, hey, Mitch, we got to get going. I go, ah. And they go,
confusing.
yeah, and they go, you're Mitch. And I go, ah, yes, Mitch, that's me. And then they go, cut, you know, that's it.
Were there any prostitutes hurt in the making of this movie? Or...
Well, Chevy Chase beat up one pretty bad, actually.
So Chevy is in the movie?
Chevy's in the movie, yeah. He's a great man. He was my hero when I was a kid. So the great thrill of me when I wrote this movie with my buddies Frank and Fred was to put all guys I love, Don Rickles, Chevy Chase, Chris Farley, all my favorite funny guys ended up doing it. So I was
Love Don Rickles.
Yeah, Rickles is the greatest.
Animals in the movie?
There are animals. No, there aren't any animals. But we did kill some. You know when they put at the end, there were no animals killed? That's hard to do. You know, we were killing possum and stuff. And we killed a horse.
How about any dolphins or no? No dolphins.
No, we would never kill a dolphin.
That's wrong. I saw you last week on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fun. Although I got uncomfortable at the end because Kathy Lee was casting you as a leading man, romantic leading man, which is fine. Yeah. That's very believable. But was she hitting on you, or what was she? Was she flirting, or what was going on?
No, well, she's a lady, and I'm a man. And she's an incredibly beautiful woman, like, and especially in person.
You've seen her up close, is that true?
Oh, my God, she's so beautiful. She's really pretty, and you know, she's taken, she's married, but...
I thought
he treats her really well, I guess.
We know. I thought you... Don Ohlmeyer, we mentioned him, was going to... MGM does the movie. They were gonna buy time during the NBA Finals.
Yeah, how cool would that have been?
That would have been great.
But Don Ohlmeyer nixed it. He pulled all the ads for some
Do you think it was the OJ stuff? Because I have an idea. If you would do some pro-OJ jokes or pro-wife murderer jokes, you could still do that now. Do you think then he would come back around?
I think he's definitely rehabilitated himself because now he just stabs women with bananas. Right?
I've seen that. That's right.
So that's doing a lot better, you know? And I think, I'll say right now, if this will help Don Ohlmeyer, that the only thing O.J. Simpson is guilty of is being one of the greatest linebackers ever.
That would be running back. That would be running back. That's okay. It's time for 5 questions. Here we go.
Feelings flowing up and down, picking up the pieces that you left behind, hitting a new type of flow, breathing in the smoke and clearing up my mind. The thoughts of you, I never knew what the hell you got me into.
We start with... This is going to be tough because I only know 4 things.
Wow, we may ask 4 of those.
That would be great.
We start with geography. Who's your favorite supermodel from Australia?
Supermodel from Australia. That would be Alan McPherson.
That is correct. I chose that one. Okay. The blackjack dealer is showing a 7. Do you split your 8s?
You always split 8s, yes.
Yes, very good. Let's play the pyramid. Schwarzkopf. Generally...
Famous Norman.
Yes. Wow. That guy's out of the bar. Very good. Category is dirty tricks in the play of the same name. Who pulled a fast one on Othello?
Iago.
Wow, that is good. You weren't supposed to hit that one. And now we finished very difficult. Finally, NBC's Don Ohlmeyer. Punk-ass bitch or bitch-ass punk?
Well, that's an age-old debate that I can't get into. We'll never answer that one.
That is correct. This is awesome. Dirty Work opens on Friday. Big hand for Norm MacDonald.
Well, the Super Bowl is still a week away, but already the 49ers are leading 31-0. Well, the Super Bowl might be over, but the San Francisco 49ers just keep piling it on. They now lead the Chargers 83-40 for 27. So they've comfortably covered the spread. And in football news, man, this is getting ridiculous. The 49ers now beat the Chargers 1,000,655 something to 27. All right. Not good with those long numbers.
It's Super Bowl Sunday, and I've flown across the country to watch the game with Norm MacDonald.
I heard everyone hates that Ben Affleck is Batman.
Yeah, but they haven't seen the movie yet.
What's the movie?
Batman.
Come and sit. The football game is about to begin.
I show up during the pregame. Some celebrities crave attention or surround themselves with handlers. Not Norm. He's just a guy in an easy chair chomping down tomato sandwiches as fast as his mom can pump them out.
Do you want to sit down with us or no?
And of course, congratulations to the Denver Broncos for winning the Super Bowl. How about that? Denver did great, you know. There he is. I love the Denver fans, you know, because for one thing, they don't wear food on their heads. That's nice. And they had a wild celebration in Denver after that Super Bowl, man. And now city officials expect an even wilder celebration if the Nuggets win 10 games this year. They say they're going to... say the whole city's going to go nuts. Yeah, the Nuggets are having a bad year this year, man. Matter of fact, they're making a film about the team. They got a pretty catchy title. It's Black Men Can't Jump Either.
9 a.m., busy Friday morning for you, and we're all talking Super Bowl. Everybody's got an opinion on the game, including Charlie the Tortoise. Yeah, Brad from Petropolis joined us this morning, and we're going to see who he picks to win the Super Bowl. It could be the Saints, could be the Colts.
Yeah, hopefully he moves and goes to one.
All right.
He was picking them earlier.
Listen, man, have you guys seen any giant tortoises?
It's Norm MacDonald.
I actually found one.
Norm MacDonald. Yeah, we got one right here, as a matter of fact.
Oh, because I was in town.
Yeah, and you're looking...
Specifically to see it, and I went to the tortoise stores, but they were all regular-sized tortoises. I said, I don't want one of these, man. I didn't come here for that.
You wanted a big one.
A giant tortoise.
Oh, yeah, is this one big enough?
Where?
Right here, right on
What
the... Yeah, there it is. Is that one?
Good Lord.
Now, this is not just your normal giant tortoise. He's going to pick a winner for the Super Bowl.
Actually, most giant tortoises can do that. That's what they're known as.
Absolutely.
They're known for a couple of things. They're herbivores, and they're very good handicappers.
Well, let's see how this one does. This is Charlie from Petropolis.
Yes.
Brad, what's the procedure?
Okay, earlier this week I did it, and we put it on YouTube, and he just walked to one of them. I'm going to try to get him to move a little bit more, and I know Tim wants the Saints, but he picked the Colts earlier.
Apple, buddy, Apple. Go Apple.
Here's Charlie.
Now, is this cheating, you think, that I moved the Saints closer and put an apple on it? Is that cheating on
The
Norm?
food is all decoration.
Yeah, it's all...
This is a natural animal. This is its instinct. Its thought process right now is going, Freeney is hurt.
That's exactly right. Way to handicap the game there. There it is, Brad. I think he's going. I think he's chosen Saints.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
He's looking over. He's asking for the line. It's 5.
Quit looking over there. We're out of time. I'm taking your Saints pick. More with Norm MacDonald in a minute. He's in town. You're going to check him out. Norm, you feel free to come to the kitchen.
I don't believe he's going to the pool.
I'm going to the kitchen right now.
All right, here we go.
Norm has developed a habit for tweeting throughout sports events. He's also a veteran handicapper.
The proper bet is Denver.
Denver, okay. You wrote Deaver.
So it's worth noting, Norm has had some problems with gambling in the past, but he knows how to pick a game. The problem comes when he starts picking every game.
Well, I remember when I was hosting Saturday Night Live, I had every hockey under. It was like 14 games. When they say, oh, just gamble what you can afford, well, then there's no gamble to it. You know what I mean? What's the gamble?
Yeah.
We talk football. Then we move to Russian literature, a genuine passion of his.
But Gogol was an ultra-realist.
Fact is, Norm can have a conversation about almost anything.
Put a knife in and twist it around your brain. So were the Yoko songs those experimental weird things? Now we're at a point where there's 1,011,030 guys. God damn, there's the interception.
We talk about his career, but it's not to boast. Norm rarely boasts.
It was so hard because I had to act in it, you know what I mean? And I can't act, so that was...
Head over to his other condo to watch the game with his son.
Ah, what are you doing?
Just like before, Norm sits down, opens his laptop, and we watch football.
Oh, no, that's going to look bad for Cam. You got that hit out because it takes too long.
It's no longer like I'm with a comedic genius or even an interview subject. I'm just hanging with a guy named Norm.
By the ref.
I understand why David Letterman had him on as the last stand-up of his late-night show.
He's not sentimental, and I say in truth, I love you. Oh, my God.
He's just a genuine guy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, and the Broncos won. They scored 24. Not bad, Norm.
That was very sweet, Norm. Good night, everybody.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind. Still in line.
What was the most you ever bet on an event?
$400,000.
Who was it on?
Atlanta Falcons against the Denver Broncos, 1990.
Who was favored?
The Broncos were favored by something like 12.5 points.
You took Atlanta.
I took the money line that paid 3 to 1 or something like that, and lost. And I will tell you this. You should never bet football because the ball ain't round. I keep telling people this. And so the ball hits and then it does all kinds of crazy things and you don't know. You want to bet on a game with a round ball. But anyways, I quit. I don't know why I'm even saying that. I love Bob Hope. I thought he was the greatest comedian ever.
I think Bill Cosby's the biggest comedian of all time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will ever match his production and quality of material.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Bill Cosby?
I love Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Did you listen to those records when you were a kid?
Sure. I mean, listen, I grew up, he was my hero, you know? I loved him. I wanted to be just like him.
Great stand.
I didn't like his comedy, but I wanted to be just like him. No.
What do you mean? You're sick.
I'm only kidding.
Okay.
We went and saw him. You know, I had maybe the greatest Bill Cosby story ever.
Really?
And now it's not in the top 10,000. Because I'll tell people the story.
Right.
And I'll constantly be interrupted by, and then did he rape you? I'm like, he didn't ever rape me. It had nothing to do with the story.
There was a story you had told about your father and Bill Cosby on David Letterman. Do you think you could share that with us here right now?
I remember that, yeah. That was when, I opened for Bill Cosby.
Right.
You want me to tell you the story?
Yeah, tell the story. It was terrific.
No, I opened for Bill Cosby at this college. So there's 100,000 people at the college, you know. It's the University of Oklahoma. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, for sure. Like 100,000 people to see your show, Norm, or just...
No, to see Bill Cosby.
Oh, to see Bill Cosby.
I was opening for him.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's a football stadium, you know. So they have this little tiny, stage, you know, and so I went up there, and I had my suit on and everything, and then I talked, and no one laughed. They were all just talking to each other. I don't think they even noticed me on stage, you know. And they didn't mind that I was on stage, but they they didn't boo or anything. I don't even think they saw me. So I finished my thing, and then I got off, and Bill Cosby came up. And he was wearing, and he talks just in little, he talks he doesn't use full sentences. So he said, why, I was wearing a suit, he goes, why this suit, you know, suit, or something like that. So I said, no, I was trying to show the respect, you know. Bill Cosby goes, college wear the sweatshirt and the pants, you know. So he just had a sweat suit on, you know. So anyways, he says this shows you how good Cosby is. He's like he was asking the girl, like from the student union or whatever. He goes, what's going on here, you know? So she goes, well, next week we're playing Tulsa, and it's a big game, you know. So then he goes on stage and he goes, we're playing Oklahoma State. He goes, Oklahoma State. So everyone cheers, right? Then he goes, Tulsa. And then everyone boos. And then he says it slower. He goes, Oklahoma State. And then everyone like goes crazy. He goes, Tulsa. He does this like 6 times, and the audience is going insane by the end of it, like cheering and booing. And then at the end he goes, next week I'll be playing Tulsa, and I'll be doing that bit in reverse. Then he laughs. Everyone laughs. So then they loved him. You know, they didn't even notice I was on stage. And so anyway, then the show ends. And then I'm talking to him, and I was telling him, because when I grew up, my dad and I would listen to Bill Cosby albums. He would love Bill Cosby, my dad. So I said, my dad loves you. He goes, where's your dad live? And I said, Ottawa. He goes, Ottawa. And then he turns to his manager guy that was with him, and he goes, Maury, aren't we playing in Ottawa? When? I thought the schedule... So then the guy goes, yeah. He goes, we're doing it in August. He goes, yes, take the man's name down, and we will. And so then he says, I will meet with your father, take him back, and we will speak. And I will put him in the front, because he will like to be, and then after. And so just put the number down on the paper. So then, like, I go to write the number down, and it occurs to me that my father's dead. So, but I don't want to say that to Bill Cosby, you know. So I just write down any fucking number. Like I just write the area code and then 7 digits. So that's the story. So then later, like a couple of months go by, and this also shows you like the power of like a guy like Bill Cosby. I was doing some lame thing on the Drew Carey show, you know, I was supposed to be a lawyer or something for one episode of the Drew Carey show. So I'm on the Drew Carey show. I'm rehearsing, and a lady runs up and she goes, Bill Cosby's on the phone, you know. So I go, what? So I go and I answer the phone, and it's there, I swear. It's Bill Cosby. So I go, hello? He goes, your father does not answer at the phone. I phoned the number, and the phone rang, and then another voice came that was a machine. And it was a person saying that the number was not used by a person and all this, you know. So I'm like, instead of just telling him, I just said, no, that's the number. That was all. I didn't know. It was impossible for me to say. But so anyway, that's the story. And then I told that story on Letterman once, and I guess Cosby saw it. And then the next day, this was when I was working at Saturday Night Live. The next day, I went to my office, and there was like 300 like things of flowers. There was flowers like everywhere in my office. And then and then about 5 days later, like I found there was a little tiny card on one of the flowers, and it said, I hate to be the one to break. I'm doing his voice, but it said, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but your father is long since dead. So that's the story. God damn, that was a long story.
But it was good. It was good. Have you had any contact with Dr. Cosby since then, Norm?
The doctor, yeah, Dr. William H. Cosby, E.D.
Yeah, that's him.
No, I've never talked to Bill Cosby since then. But I love that guy.
How much are you bothered by the fact that this comedian who you really thought was great turns out to be this person doing horrible things. Do you separate his work from the person? Does it taint it at all?
Not at all.
Not
because. Listen,
not at all.
Listen. Suppose
nothing else for me to do.
I don't know nothing about these old fellers, but you hear, hey, Beethoven.
Yeah.
Raped his own daughter.
He did?
Well, let's say he did.
Okay.
Would you give a good goddamn? Would you give a rat's ass?
Yeah, I would. That's pretty bad. Pick up different crime. Right. Different crime.
Now, do you think Cosby's legacy will be hurt?
Yeah.
You do, huh? I mean, there was a comedian, Patton Oswalt, he told me, I think the worst part of the Cosby thing was the hypocrisy. And I disagreed.
You disagree with that?
Yeah. I thought it was the raping. That's my feeling, most rapists are hypocrites. You don't meet many go, I like raping and I know it's not politically correct, but by God, people go, well, he's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Now, coming soon to Twitter, you'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there, so this one, at the real OJ32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless, take care.
Well, in a questionable move by the defense team this week, O.J. Simpson demonstrated how to stab two people at the same time. In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat. Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people.
Hey, Twitter world. You know, for years, people have been able to say whatever they want to say about me with no accountability. But now I get to challenge a lot of that BS and set the record straight. More importantly, I'll be able to talk about everything, especially sports, fantasy football, and even politics. But for now, let me just say to my fellow fathers out there, Happy Father's Day. And God.
Sometimes you'd see guys, like I knew this guy, I don't know if have you ever met a guy who's like, you don't even understand it, but just gets women all the time, and it's like very mysterious.
Yeah.
Like, but like I know this one guy literally got a different woman every night. I'm not even exaggerating. I asked him what his secret was. He said he was a serial rapist.
So for him, it was just
I don't think that counts.
perfect.
Who's Michelle Greppy?
Yeah, you got a bad review in the paper by Michelle Greppy. She hates you.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
But the New York Times loves me. But Michelle Greppy hates me.
What's something Michelle said?
She says, all the charm of a date rapist.
But a date rapist has to have charm, right?
That's true. A date rapist has to have a lot of charm, right?
I would imagine so.
Real rapists don't, but date rapists.
They have to have enough charm to get you on a date.
They gotta get you on a date, exactly.
He took your punchline.
Dream date with Norm. Who wants a dream date with Norm? Why sit home alone? Just pick up the phone for your dream date with Norm.
Call 1-877-WIN-NORM by November 3rd and leave a message telling Norm what you'd do on your dream date. Grand prize winner will be flown to L.A. 1,000 first prize winners receive a CD of Norm's favorite love songs. Sponsored in part by AT&T. Warning, when Norm comes to your house, he will look nothing like this. Do not operate Norm while intoxicated. The producers are not responsible for Norm's behavior.
A Boston. But a guy was just telling me, hey, listen, Bill Cosby, first of all, is my hero ever since I was a kid, because I always wanted to be like him, and I got his albums, tried to emulate him, but I didn't like his stand-up, but I like the way he was as a man. Because this was before, they didn't say he was a rapist on the fucking liner notes of the albums, you know? That's what my buddy said. He said, the worst part about Cosby was he was a hypocrite. And I said, I don't think that was the worst part. To me, the worst part was the raping. Way up high. And then the second would be the drugging. And then the third would be the scheming. But anyways, hypocrisy would be way fucking down the line, you know, like on the 4th page or some shit. Like, I'm no expert, but I think probably most rapists are hypocrites. You know what I mean? You know, I meet a lot of guys go, I like to rape, I don't give a fuck. I know it's not a politically correct thing to say, but I like raping. I go, God damn, at least he's not a hypocrite. That's the worst. That's the worst part of it. But he, imagine you're a girl. Some of you will be easier. No, imagine you're a girl, you're in a gift shop in Vegas or some shit, you go, I'm going to buy this snow globe for it's the most famous guy ever, Cosby, you know, Cosby's there, and he's like, you want to go to my room? It's the biggest room ever. And so you go, yeah, of course I want to go to your room. Biggest star ever, biggest room ever, what the fuck? You don't have to be a girl, you fucking go. And then you go up, and then you're like, fuck, look at this. I've never seen... And he's like, you want a glass of water? You go, yes, that would be nice. And then you go, why is it purple? Why is it fizzing? Like in a monster movie. Just drink it. It's famous people water. And drink, and everything goes fucking crazy and shit. And they come out of it, they're like, what the fuck? I was just in the gift shop. What's that? Cosby cock? I can swear that's a Cosby cock. That's impossible. A Cosby cock? Why would there be a Cosby cock in my face? Wait a second, I remember. I'll call for help. Hypocrisy! A man committed hypocrisy on me in room 10304-204. There's too many numbers in the hotel room. God damn. Cosby. But when you think about that show, people go hypocrite and shit. But in a way, when you think about the show he had a regular fucking life. But then what was his job? He looked in women's pussies and stuff. And you never saw it. They never showed you that part. So in a way, maybe he wasn't a hypocrite.
We went and saw him. You know, I had maybe the greatest Bill Cosby story ever.
Really?
And now it's not in the top 10,000. Because I'll tell people the story.
Right.
And I'll constantly be interrupted by, and then Did he rape you? I'm like, he didn't ever rape me. It had nothing to do with the story.
It's like one of those little things. You know when people do like real bad things and then they add on a little thing? It happens a lot in crime and shit. Like I remember, I'm just swearing because I can. Like crime, fuck it, shit. But sometimes a guy will commit a heinous crime, then they'll add like some fucking like I remember Richard Speck. You know, some of you are old enough to remember this guy. He busted into a house full of nurses, raped and killed 9 nurses. He was charged with 8 counts of rape, 8 counts of murder, 1 count of breaking and entering. So the whole defense became, I tell you, that door was a little bit open. You could have jimmied that open. We're going to take pictures of it and show it to the jury. Blow them up. Then the judge is like, all right, fuck that one. Because judges are wise, like owls. So the judge knows he doesn't want the guy, 8 counts guilty, 8 counts guilty, and on the case of breaking and entering, innocent. And then he's like, hey, what did I tell you, everybody? Waving at people with his orange thing.
I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel.
No way.
Nice guy, Vince Champ. His name was Vince Champ.
Oh, no.
I don't know whatever happened to that fella. But a nice man.
Arrested for rape.
He knows. He knows. And he's not making fun of rape.
Well, it's like that comedian that would rape people at comedy clubs. No, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college, but when people say, what about the comic?
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had. Why is there an app for everything except how to rape a baby?
Jesus.
One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix. One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix is Jiro
Dreams of Sushi?
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
I've seen that. That's very good.
That's a fantastic documentary.
One of the least popular documentaries, Jiro Nightmares of Acid.
Oh, yeah.
That unwatchable.
I actually did. I liked it. The DVD commentary.
This is not topical. It's just about. It's as if it's about your life. You know.
How come none of my friends ever have a dungeon? Instead, they all just have rape dungeons. So it's not a regular dungeon, is what you're saying.
Dungeon.
Thanks for again. It's the bus. I've never been thrown under an entire Trailways fleet.
Why did the moron throw the clock out the window? Why? Because it reminded him of Richard Clock, the man convicted of knife raping his wife. Good God Almighty!
You know,
Jesus.
There used to be all right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that one was coming.
Wait, I have a question. So you guys are 2 very funny females, but when you post videos on the internet, sometimes being a female is a little bit different than if I was to post a video on the internet. What's that like for you two?
Sometimes we've been called certain things
many times.
How do you deal with that stuff?
I think I'm numb to it now. We've been called everything so many times. I can't even
in the beginning
take
it was like,
anymore.
oh my God, I can't believe this. We should just stop doing this. And then now we just don't read the comments and keep doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's the right
I think
way to
the
do it.
last comment I read
Are
was
you
the
guys
guy...
talking about Barfy Man 362?
Exactly.
Is that you?
No, that's that motherfucker. I don't even want to give him attention, but listen, saying those kind of things about me.
Talk to him right now. Talk to Barf.
Listen, Barfy Man 362.
Right.
No, you cannot rape my mother with a knife.
Now it's official.
Yeah, that's the kind of comment we didn't want to read anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of sandwich makers. Bitches, go make me a sandwich.
Those ones bother me less than the knife.
Oh yeah, the raping
mother
ones
stuff.
are worse.
Yeah, you don't want to be raped with a knife.
I'll gladly make
I
a
would
sandwich.
much rather be raped with something else.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever they call crazy. I mean, you wouldn't want to get like a guy like Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that. I mean, you don't want anybody who might eat you at lunchtime, but
That was his name, right? Jeffrey
Yeah,
Dahmer?
absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, got killed by a broomstick raped to death.
Really? That's
They say
smart.
it's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. On the list of the 1,000 ways. Yeah,
they say drowning is very peaceful.
All right.
Broomstick rape.
Not good.
No. Charles Fleischer used to always close the Improv. He'd always close.
Yeah.
And he'd do an hour.
I'm not sure. I think that guy's out of his goddamn mind.
Whoa. A confidence man sold him an apartment, rented him an apartment.
A confidence
Only last minute.
man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
didn't go
paper
well.
moon, you know, like that kind of a guy.
Yeah, I got paper mooned.
You got paper moon.
I think it was by
about-
one of the guys that used to give you shit in your karate class. This big fucking Russian guy.
Oh, easy.
All right, it was a Russian guy.
Not all. We've torn down the wall, Mr. Gorbachev, a long time ago.
My family comes from Russia. They're Russian Jews.
Oh. Russian at Jews is more like it.
I'm a fan of The View because Sherry Shepherd is a good friend of mine.
Sure.
And I've been on The View a lot, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm on The View. Daphne Aguilera was on The View.
Oh, really?
Did Daphne Aguilera, he didn't rub your cock on like...
Okay, come on. This is what we're trying to get away from.
Sorry.
She came over and she said, "It's so lonely here, you know. There's been no men." And she caressed his arm. And one thing became the inevitable.
They had sex?
Yeah, so we don't have to be coarse about it, but yes.
So he fucked a leper?
Let's not be coarse. Good God, man, that's not how you tell a joke. That's supposed to happen through your mind. That's supposed to. But yes, you did fuck a leper. You're telling me that you've taken 5 hours of entertainment and somehow condensed it into a couple of minutes.
Yeah. It was fantastic all the way through, but I just thought.
Well, that's yeoman's work.
Well, look, I went in and I took what I thought were the best
Follow-up
moments of the.
question: what's a yeoman?
Not a clue.
Russell Brand will know.
I'll bet you're goddamn right he will.
Okay, no need to curse.
All right, apologies.
But please.
If they put my name in a fucking publication like Entertainment Weekly,
You don't
I
have
don't
to
think
swear.
I think.
You know, I may have told you this, but my doctor's getting very rude. The last time I went to him, he said, "Open your mouth and say oink." I mean,
I think we've come to the fact you need to find a new doctor.
I need to find a new.
This guy sounds like a real asshole.
New internist. Why do you continue to swear?
I don't know.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know, taking the Lord's name in vain is one of the commandments that will get you raped by the devil for all of time.
Agree to disagree. Here's the deal.
You agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
You know what I don't like is when they make those dirty drinks.
Dirty
nowadays.
Sanchez?
Dirty Sanchez. That's what you drink.
What dirty drinks?
No, they say like
pink pussy,
huh?
like the pink pussy.
You don't have to be dirty, but the guy don't realize there's a TV camera aimed
You
at
guys,
him.
this is like your little brother.
God damn, man.
You have such control.